Hi, my name's Pastor Shannon, and I'm one of the pastors at Northwest Chapel, and I wanted to take just a few moments to share with you a little bit what's on my heart. I don't know about you, but for me, these have been some of the most unsettling days that I've ever experienced in my life. If you would have told me just a few weeks ago everything that my family would experience, I would have been stunned. Right now, my daughter should be in Israel on a once-in-a-lifetime trip that's been postponed and may not happen. My son Ben's at college, and we just found out an hour ago that all of his classes for the rest of the semester will be online. My daughter Emily's in the midst of a 3-week break from school. She's been spending hours preparing for the spring musical that may or may not even happen. My wife April's a teacher and is trying to figure out how she's supposed to teach online to third grade students that may or may not have access to technology. I never would have thought that we'd have to not meet together as a church body in the facility, and yet that's the right thing for us to do for now. In the midst of all of this uncertainty, and if you're like me, every time you look at social media and the news, you get different instructions about what you should do or what you shouldn't do, what you should fear or not fear. It's really hard to know what you should do. For us too, April's father-in-law has a compromised immune system, and we're hearing all kinds of scary stuff for senior adults that are in this state that he's in. In the midst of all of this, what I've chosen to do, what I've tried to do is to come back to what I know to be true. And what I know to be true is that there is a God, and that God is sovereign. All of this, as much as it's a surprise to me, and I have no idea what tomorrow or the days ahead will hold, none of it is a surprise to him. What I also know is that's a God that loves and cares for me. The God that sent his son Jesus to die on the cross so that my sins can be forgiven, so that I could experience new life, so that I could have hope in a future, be adopted as his child, and have the guarantee of spending eternity in heaven because of my faith in Jesus. That same God is still on the throne, and he is the one that I'm relying on. I'm reminded of some of the truth from Psalm 139. God knows every word before it's on my tongue. He knows every time I stand, every time I sit. He knit me together in my mother's womb. And the one that gives me hope, he numbered my days before even one of them began. I have no idea how long I have here on earth, but God has numbered those days, and no present circumstance is going to change that. So I want to encourage you, I want you to do something for me. I want to encourage you to take 10 minutes and spend that on your news feed, spend that on social media, and then just stop and think about how you feel. Then I'm going to encourage you to take another 10 minutes, and I want you to read and meditate on Psalm 91. And I think what you're going to find, and after you're done with that, I want you to really think about how you feel. And what you're going to find is that one of those two is going to encourage your heart. One of those is going to nourish your soul. One of those is going to give you hope and encouragement, even though your circumstance may not have changed at all. Because when we go back to God, when we know that he is in control, when we can trust him, you will find peace and comfort, even though we're in a world that there is no certainty. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm encouraging my kids to do. That's what I want to encourage you to do. If I can help you, I want to give you my email. You can drop me an email at shollinger@northwestchapel.org. I'll be in the church office. You can call me at 614-761-0363. We're going to post other things on our website. We want you to know that we are here for you. If you just need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to pray with, please reach out to us. We want to be your church family, even if we can't be in the same physical space right now. We want you to know we love you, we care about you. God has a plan, we can trust in him, and God is going to walk with you, and we as your church family want to walk with you every step of this difficult journey we're in right now.